Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So we got this little town built in the last episode. I've put in a couple of monuments ready to get built here. A Lenin statue and a couple of my little Lenin monuments. So we'll get them done fairly soon. So I'm going to need some more housing down here. I also forgot to put in a cinema. We do need a cinema. I was thinking actually, if we get a road, put some street lights on it. I want a road going down the back here. Just make sure auto build isn't on. I want a road down there just for this fire engines and the ambulances to get around a little bit quicker, because at the moment he's driving all the way around. I thought it might take a shortcut across the footpaths, but they're not doing. Let's get that booked in. I'll connect the footpaths up in a bit. I don't think there's enough room in there to squeeze a cinema in, but we'll have a look. Got my little theatre which might fit. I don't want to go mad using all my mods, so it's straight off. That's quite a big one. That's... Oh, hello. Sorry, my dog's wanting to play. We've just been playing Tuggy. Ryan's telephone booth. It's part of his pack. He's got a little telephone booth and it's a cinema for one person. That's a bit bonkers. Yeah, my small theatre will fit in here, it says, and then it won't. Really? That big? Little? Pop it in there, it's going to break that road, but never mind. Right, so let's just see about... Oh, it's not going to tell me. Just what, I don't think they're going to be able to reach it. No. Probably going to need... Nobody's going to be able to reach it at the moment anyway, but yeah, these ones down here are probably going to need something over this side of town, so I'll probably build up around here so we can get some more flats in and make use of some of these facilities, especially the bus station. Right, up here we need to get people coming up here, so we're going to need some buses. Ryan did release a mod while I was actually recording the last episode, and he's got a road depot in it, a cheaper one. Right, what do I want here? I want a bus. We don't want a lot of people up here. We want 25, so maybe a couple of micro buses will do it. Cheapest, one of the cheapest options anyway. Right, let's start with 2 of them. Go from there to there, please. Let's right, yeah. Get him going. Right, so I need to buy some vehicles up here. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a dry throat. There's coal up here. I think it's over here. Yeah, there's a decent coal scene. Quite a lot of it actually over here. Don't need all that right now. I just need enough to provide a small power station with, and I think right here is going to be perfect. That there should be pretty good. Now, can I get a road up there? Nearly did it. Make it a little bit nicer looking. Oh, I'm sitting at a really funny angle, sorry. Oh, somewhat wonky then. Well, just give me a reasonably nice, not too bad road. Let's get that booked in. Now we're going to need a footpath going up there. Thing is, I'm putting this in, it's going to break the connection to the road. But that does mean we can get workers coming up there. Now I need to tell the bus station, go and work in those only please, otherwise they'll all be going working on the road and the construction site. Now then, there's has been a bit of an issue getting roads connected to bus stops, but we'll try it and let's see how we get on. I'm just thinking there, the conveyor was coming out the back there, so we're alright that way. Just need to tell, we'll get workers from here please. Let's get some vehicles. So let's get, I think I might do micro buses to start with. Just so it doesn't interfere with the workers coming up here too much. Not got that many people at the moment. Let's do 2 microbuses. Let's get, now covered hull, I don't need a massive one. I like them, but they're really expensive. Don't know why the price is so much. Change the colour of these. Let's have a reddish one. So we only need 1 covered hull for now. A couple of dumpers. Let's get, I've got this massive one. It carries 40 tons. This 27,000 though. I'm not going to use that just yet. It's a bit too expensive at the moment. Let's get oh, I don't know. See the price of what, 4 of them? Just over. It's ridiculous though. Go on. It's massive. That's cool. I like that. Right, so 1 of them. Just gonna have to do the job. I think I should probably get a couple of smaller ones as well, just in case they go into different jobs. Right, open hulls. I need a few of these. Let's have as much as we can in sort of reddish colours. 1, 2. For now, 3. Always 3. Keep my eye on my money. Got bulldozers and excavators. I'm going to move them down here as well, so we can move them around with ease. Bulldozer road crane. Need a couple of road cranes. We have orange or green. We'll go with green because it's got the red star on the front. 2 cranes. Concrete mixer. Let's get 3, 4 concrete mixers because we're going to need quite a bit. Paver and roller, we need a couple of them. Might get a couple of little. No, I can't remember whether that paver and roller. I know one of them will go on there. Yeah, just double checking. Let's get 1 more of them then. Then change the colour of that other one. Can do it there Right, is anything else we need in there now? So, got plenty of open holes. We've only got one covered hole, but we never really need that much in electronics wise anyway, so you're not going to be waiting too long for him. A couple of roll cranes, some mixers, 2 little minibuses, paver and a roller. That should do it, I reckon. Let's get these moving down. Now, might as well get the game going. It's moving down. Let's turn the auto search off that. Turn auto search off this as well. I want to go manually assign things. Get these excavators down here. Went high pitched again there for some reason. Right, so first job please is come and get this road done. Once I've done that, I can get this cinema built and get these footpaths connected up. So we want another cinema down this end of town. Kino International. It's really big. Is it just a reskin of the vanilla one? I'm not sure. Bigger than what I wanted though. Got this Cultura building, we've got the Cinema Sujus, I like this one. Pop that here. Just bringing it back a bit just so we've got a possible footpath connection at the front. Get that connected up there. Two minds about that connection at the moment. Let's get that booked in. Get these done, please. I need to tell workers to be able to wait. Right, so we've got the mine planned. Need to. I need to put some storage in. Small aggregate will do. Did I pay for that footpath? It looks like it. Right, so a bit of conveyor between them. Now I think we need a coal ore processing. So that can go here. And then we're pretty close to the bus stop so we can get all the workers in. Let's leave some room at the back so we can get a road out for emergency access. I can't kind of try and keep it lined up with those. Oh, that aggregate storage is a little bit wonky. Doesn't matter, it's fine. Right, let's get that in there. Bit of conveyor across there. Get them booked in. Sorry about the camera movement. Bit of gravel road. Just cancel that footpath a minute. Not much. Excuse me, let's get that 10. I don't know how I managed to pay for that. Oh, I must have clicked the Rebels button. Right, so we need a bit of road connecting up to this bit here. Yeah, the excavators are out. Getting fuel. Might just be getting fuel. Looks like it. Oh, itchy knee. Right, so the conveyor connection for this is here. It's a little bit awkward. Left enough room. Just wondering if I can get it. Oh, thinking excavators, come on, hurry up. I thought they'd sorted this moving a traffic thing out. It might just because it's a modded construction office. I have to have a look into that because they've added a new instruction so vehicles can move quicker. Right. I'm not sure if this is going to connect up. Oh, just. That's alright. Right, so we're going to need one. Roughly about here. Get the conveyor in first and it'll make it easier to get the road under. I'm going to have to break this footpath again. So I need to get a road out to this. Let's take it all out. I accidentally paid for it. Right, road to there. Come on. Like that. I hope that music's alright. It sounds awfully loud. I just have to turn my. Oops, I didn't mean to click that then. I just have to turn my speakers down a bit. God, it's a bit wonky, but what to do? Otherwise, I'm going to be messing around with it for ages. Right. These highlighted buildings make building at night time a lot easier. So we need. I don't think there's any footpaths over this side. I need to put that other footpath back in though. I'm gonna get coal. I think we'll go into a small aggregate storage again. Connector on that side, so careful where I'm placing that. I'm just thinking about this because I'm going to use a small power station, which is one from Mauser NATO. But I have upped the power a little bit on it. It's a little bit underpowered. This coal plant. What I'm thinking about putting another bus stop in. Just having a bus come in straight to the power plant. Not sure. I'll have to go in here somewhere. Sorry, I'm thinking. Can't think and talk at the same time. Useless. Is that leaving enough room? Let's get some road connections. get them booked in. Let's get some conveyor. Hope I've got enough money for this. That's going to be the biggest one. 200 tons of steel, so at the current prices, man, you've got loans now as well, that's okay. That's 60 grand in steel, 70 grand. Then all the other bits and pieces, probably a few hundred grand there. I can see me taking a loan out before too long. I don't think power plant was the best thing to go for straight away. Let's have a look how they're getting on down here. Not done nothing. Is there any vehicles coming out? Source of gravel is empty. Oh, I haven't put any trucks on there. Door. Open pull. No, dumper. So tempted to go and put them on, but it's just so expensive. Do dumpers, please. One from there to there, please. Yeah, load, unload, wait until unload, go. You. Go from that one to that one, please. Off you go. Right, so there should be people in the gravel plant, yeah. This bus is doing the job. We've got a lot of people waiting down here. Quite a few. I think I might stick another couple of little micro buses on there just to speed things up a bit. I'm not going to set off until we actually get some gravel. They're just waiting for the trucks to come down. Is this covered by electricity? It is. Okay, right. What do I want to do next? I think definitely need some more income. The power's going to give us a bit of money. We'll be able to start selling that pretty much straight away. I'm going to need to connect that up. So if I bring this up, just had to quick double check I wasn't on auto build. Them are a little bit keen on that. Take that back a bit. So there, like that. Right. Let's take that one out. Nothing. Let's take them two. Connect it up. Yeah, what can do about that one? To get me road removal, I'm using my shortcuts up here if you haven't noticed. So you've all seen me mention that before. I know I've got some new viewers, but what was I doing? Want to book that power in. Right, so I'm going to tell them to start building that. Can't. What connection? I'll tell you what. Oh, we've got a fire station. Right. Tell them to start building that anyway. Right, so have we got any gravel? I see vehicles move. Yay, he's got some gravel at last. And I've done that just for that bit. I want to get these monuments built as well. Yeah, go on. That's okay, I'm working on some stuff. I will go and jump into a time lapse at some point, I think. Get everything finished off, maybe. Depends how much I get. Built. Right, so none of that's going to get built just yet. Truck taking a bulldozer out. Good. Right, what do we want? So we want some farming over here somewhere. The only thing with this now is messed up. Right, all my small farms were all together. And now it's messed it all up. Factory, right, so we've got the food factory there. That needs 12 tons of crops, so that needs 4 farms. Brewery needs 2 farms. Food and alcohol. What else do we need? Clothing. I could do food and alcohol first, because that cuts out the cost of the food more than anything. I don't want to get too close to towns, probably come maybe down here somewhere. Food factory and microbrewery. Just thinking where I'm going to connect. Gonna need a warehouse. Just thinking whether to give them one each. Probably be best off. Or do I join them to put them going into one big warehouse? I'm just got to be mindful of where I'm going to bring pedestrians in from. Workers. I'm in two minds about this now. Right, let's pop that in there. Don't think about it too long, just do it. Storage, warehouse. Warehouse. PlayStation, pub, monument. Why can't they put these in alphabetical order? Seriously. Road construction. Right, am I going blind here or what? Got my glasses on. Cinema shop, hospital, factory, gas station, mine, storage, there we go. What are you? You're huge. And also blocks off too much space. No, that's aggregate storage. That's ridiculous. I've got 3 pages of these. Right, here we go. These are the ones I was thinking something. Just be a fairly long walk around for the people, but I want a decent amount of storage. It needs to have 2 connections on it. Yeah, no, that's not working for me. Working for me at all, that. Right, let's think about this. Food factory is not really the problem, it's the brewery. I think we'll do one either side and then put the warehouse in the middle. I forget the... because I want to use a decent sized warehouse, maybe this one. But with a lot of... that's open storage in something with a lot of truck parking capability. Pity those connections weren't at the end there. Store 300 tons of food and alcohol. I think we're going with this one. This one fits. Right, let's get the food factory here. Now, obviously, I'm not using forklifts on this, so connect it up to that one. Road can be a bit straighter along the front. Now I'm just thinking where I want this bus stop. Yeah, if I do that, that should give us enough. Road, please. Yeah, sorry, I finished my my sentence there. It should give me enough room to get a road. I'm just going to pay for that bit. A footpath, I mean, sorry, a footpath across here. Sorry, I can't. That thing can speak at the same time and it's not working. Brain's not fully functioning today for some reason, I don't know why. Right, let's get that connected up there. Okay, so we're going to want to bring grain into both of these now. So this is where the forklifts are going to come in handy. Let's just get these connected up. Just thinking we use a grain silo. In around here somewhere. Kind of halfway in between the two, really. There, that's wonky. About there, right. Have some forklifts then. Look a little bit key as well now. Eh. Someone commented about being able to press enter for selecting. That would be an excellent idea, especially when you multiple deleting things. It's just don't want to get too close because it won't connect if you overlap the arrows. Actually, I'm going to take that one a little bit out and then we can get it around that building a bit more. Get this one in. This one first. Line them up. That connected up. Let's get me two little forklift garages. them connected up. Get that booked in. On a road coming down. Try and box this in. A bit closer. Right, let's get them booked. Right, so now we need to be bringing grain into here, and the forklift can move it around to these two. Well, and I could have done that slightly differently and had the farms connected up to the grain silo, but I'm just gonna. We'll have the farms over here somewhere, and I'll just truck it over. I'm just wondering whether to truck it from individual farms or connect all the farms up. See, my small farm can handle 3 fields, so and we want, how many did I say? 5 of them. Thinking, bear in mind, got to get out to this road as well, because that's connected up to the border. So I need to leave quite a long road as well. I need to leave room to get that road connected up. Let's just go back here. 1, 2, 3 there. Now if I can get one pylon in the way. Now you can sometimes get them to actually build where there's pylons. Let's go 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, now what are you thinking? Do 3 down this side. That gives us 4. Possibly have connected up with forklifts. That'll get them all in a line along there. That should be enough. Don't need it running at absolute maximum production, but the thing is with the small farms is, to start with, they're only producing equivalent of about 2 tonne a day. Yeah, so if I do 3 there like that, and do another 3 along here, leaving room. Start them a bit further down because I don't want them interfering with road traffic going out. Do 3 there, okay. New then, farm. Small farm. Wants to be 2 down here. Just considering how I'm going to connect this up now. Let's get. Might as well go straight for asphalt road because we're going to save me having to upgrade it later. Too close. the thing gone off there? Too close. Let's just take that back a little bit. To there. The arrows are vanishing. Can't see the arrows. Let's just get these connected up. How long have we been going? 40 minutes. Excuse me. So, continue this road straight down. It's connected up. Road there. Right. Let's get that booked in. Let's go farms again, small farms. Need one down here. Yeah, I think I'll connect small farm to a barn. Storage. Give me a small barn. I'll do. This is awkward. Small farm. One here. Storage. Small barn. Right, that's the end lot. So we want one in sort of here for this side and one on the other side. Actually, if we no, wait, small barn. Put that in. That. Don't think there's enough room. No, I'm gonna have to move that. I need to leave room to get the forklifts around the back of it, so I'll put one maybe here and one here. Have this barn here, and then want a silo down here at the end. Not going to fit. Squeeze one there. Actually, if I put it there, I might be able to get a road cargo station in there. Too big. I'm only going to need 2 trucks on it anyway, and they're not going to interfere with anything else, so right, so let's just get these hooked up. So that's going to be a small one. Quite a few of these along here. for him to put garages in? Really? Wait, have I connected up to the barn or the farm? I've connected up to the farm yet, Nana. Hang on. Don't need that bit. Right, that one can go straight into there. That can go there. Garage here. I'm going to put two garages down this end, two down here. Get those connected up like that. What a convoluted setup just to get grain down the end of you. Is this necessary? No. Absolutely not. You do not have to do it like this. If you don't want to do it like this, you can do it however you like. It's a nice thing about what I like about the forklifts is just it allows you to do things that you wouldn't have been able to do before, whether or not they're worth doing. Well, that's kind of subjective, really. Put one down each end, and then a switch. Switch really needs to be that way around. Put it opposite, and then take the wire out round. Only going to use cheapo wires here. Oh, not quite. Come on. Yeah, it's not quite. Just move it back a little bit then. What do we want here? It's in the what's substation we want here. Just move it back a bit further, and that should connect up all right now. There we go. Get this one down here. Don't need a great deal of power down here, so don't need to use the really high powered cables. These are cheaper. Just before I connect that up, whoops. Get rid of that bit of road. Does this road need to go anywhere? I'm going to take it out just in case. Yeah, excavators are busy. There, let's had it. Right, this will be a bit too far. There we go. Let's get that booked in. Right, 4 farms in a row. Let's get some trees. Some beaches. Don't fill it up with trees. It looks like proper farmland. Wait, that's gone over the field. Didn't want the trees in the field. Try to get them in between. That's probably way too many as well. Stop clicking. Right, how are we getting on up here? Have we got any of this done yet? What are you doing there? It would appear you're stuck. What's happened there? Right, he teleported back to base, so what are you doing? And back to here. Right, something was stuck there by the looks of it. Oh, what's going on? Going to pay for that bit of road because it seems to be sticking. The big dumper with 0.57 tons of gravel, worth every penny of the 27,000 rubles it cost me. Seriously? Is that all you can carry? Great big monster truck and you taking hardly anything with you. I do believe there is a bit of an issue with the construction yard by the looks of it. So I'm going to have to keep my eye on that, make sure things aren't getting stuck. See, there's a paver there again. You're just waiting for mechanisms on the construction site. He's on his way. Oh, he's going getting gas. Yeah, I have a little consternation about this, a little concern. Have we had any escapes? Let's have a look. What do you mean no data? We've got enough people in. There we go. So 7 escapes, 17 deaths, 24 births. It's not too bad. University, that's something we do need as well. Right, University School. No. University, there we go. Got quite a choice now. We've got the small party headquarters, we've got my Lenin University. That's huge. That's huge. Got a little Stalinismus. Those are too big. So it's a choice. Now then, I'm not overly keen on the windows on this. And he did put a mural in. I know I mentioned this last time. He's put a mural in. It's right in the corridor. You can't even see it. I don't know why he's put it on the inside. It might be on the inside in real life, but no, the Communist Party HQ is quite big. It doesn't allow me to do any research. Excuse me. Whereas my Lenin Technical University does. Thinking maybe having it sort of here and then can have some housing going around. I should put the entrance at the front. Give me some room to get some footpaths in. Right, residential, what we got we can use over here now. We definitely need more people down here. I don't want something too big. These are quite nice. Totally disappeared off the screen now. 221 workers. Might be a bit too big. Block out the university as well. Yeah, I think they're a bit too big then. So we've got these ones. I want wooden apartments. They're 112. They're not too dissimilar to the ones I've used already. Now, what's your problem? Really got no power down this end of town. It would appear so. That's an issue I think I need to address right now. Right, bit there. I'm gonna auto build this. Power on. Run these through there and then get some flats around the back. Take it to there for a second. I want to get that road in first. Street lights. Oh, I've auto built it. No. Didn't mean to do. Not that I'm imposing any restrictions on myself as far as auto building is concerned. I'm just a little bit worried about my finances. I don't want to end up getting loads of loans. Right, that's going to pay for that out of dollars. Thinking I should possibly put the footpaths in first, but I think they'll reach anyway. That'll be fine. Now then. Wondering about the vanilla ones. I might use the vanilla ones actually. I don't want these too big. Not really too big, really. I think they'll be just right them actually. The white ones. Oh, they're a bit smaller. Just thinking footpath connection wise, I just need to make sure I leave enough room to get connected. Don't want to be too far away. I didn't want to slam one right in between one another, but maybe use one of the smaller ones in between. Run through like this. Excuse me. Get that connected up there. We'll get some footpaths up on here. Get these bits joined up. They should look alright there. I'm probably going to need... These will be alright for school access. I'm thinking the ones over this side might not be able to reach the school. I'm just wondering if these are going to be able to reach the shopping centre. Hopefully they should do. It's not that much further. We've been going for an hour. Didn't realise. Yeah, I didn't want to ram buildings right in next to the university. I want a couple of monuments around here. Let's go put big Soviet monument, hammerish sickle over this side. Them ones, emblem. Some footpath up here. Deleted a bit too much then. Don't know why. Just make it a bit more symmetrical. Right, I'm not going to join them up to this road because I'm going to break this road if I do. Excuse me. I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to call it the end soon. My throat's killing me. Need to go get a cup of coffee. Right, get that connected up to there. Really want to break that, but will do. Is it me or does that monument look a bit wonky? Get them booked in. Just going to tilt it ever so slightly. That one's tilted ever so slightly that way, so if I just tilt them sort of facing outwards ever so slightly. Right, so that's enough projects on the go now. What am I going to get done first? I think I might get this up and running. Excuse me, I'm definitely going to have to finish. My throat is on fire at the moment. Source of work is empty. Source of gravel is empty. The asphalt plant can't produce asphalt. What's going on? Where is everybody? We're all building monuments. My buses have got nobody on. The only way to solve that is to tell people to go and work at specific places, but I don't particularly want to do. I'm gonna have to do. Right, you bus station. You bus station. Get you on the bus station. Get these on the bus station. Right, I need to make sure that the shop is staffed. Fire station. Get the leisure centre and the town hall. These ones this side we can tell to go do those four. Yeah, do that one as well. And then we'll leave them two, just can do what they like then. Right, that should mean we've got people getting on buses. Yeah. There we go. That should resolve any issues there. I had made a mistake last time by not putting workers in the shopping centre, and everybody ended up working on construction sites like they are doing. People just wandering onto them, even though the resources aren't there. Now there is. You can tell people not to go and work there and wait until the resources have arrived, which is one way of doing it. The only problem with that is then you've got to go around and looking for the ones that have got the resources and then putting them back up as and when you need them. Just a little bit awkward. Now they will only go and work on ones that the construction office are allocated to. At the moment we don't seem to be doing a lot. I think we're still waiting for staff up here. Should be getting some gravel in a minute. As these getting to work, there we go. Should spring into life eventually. Go! There you go. Right, I think I'm going to get this done, and I'll do time-lapse of it. I do want to get these town buildings finished off and get these houses done as well. Let's get working on that road. Just in two minds of, do you know what I am going to do actually? I'm going to set off a footpath crew. I'm going to get... you can be blue. Let's do 2, 3 and 3 small dumpers. What's the cheapest one? This one, 4.5 tons, 7 ton. 700 rubles. Oh, Ryan's reskin this one. Let's have 3 of them then. So we want gravel, and we want workers, and you're going to auto search footpaths. And only footpaths. Now they should start picking them up anytime soon. Could definitely get to them. There we go. Road. Everything's a road now. Footpaths are roads as well. Whoever mentioned it. It was funny. Yeah, everything's a road. Yeah, right, okay, we're an hour and 10 minutes in, and I need to stick in 10-15 minute time lapse, so I'm going to try and get this completed. I'm going to see if I can get all this done over here. I might not get the mine and power station up and running this episode. I just wanted to get it all sort of plumbed in. I'm just thinking if we wanted to get coal out of here for any reason, maybe bricks. I might have to redesign this a little bit because I'm going to want a brick factory on there as well, I think. That'll be within walking distance of there, that should be fine. Should be able to get workers up to the mine, to the coal plant, to these as well. We'll see. Right, I'm going to jump into a speed build and I'll see you in a bit. so we've got everything done. This is going to be a rather long episode. I had to edit quite a bit out of the time lapse as well. There was over 2 hours of recording. I do try edit some things out, not to record everything. I was probably playing for about 3 or 4 hours altogether to get this finished off. I've altered the textures on these, although they've gone a bit funny looking. I didn't like that bright yellow. Somebody mentioned it on Steam, so I thought, oh yeah, I'll go and do that again. I actually might take... There's an alpha channel on it which gives you this triangular pattern, and I did it without the alpha channel first, and it just gave me a grey texture that looked the same as the road. So I might actually change it back to that, because I don't actually like this. It looks a little bit ugly. I might go and have a look at the alpha and see how it's set up. Right, so we have crops in these and being carried along. Now I only put, I think I put 1 on there. Yeah, 1 on that one. Put 2 on that one. So how's that doing? That's nearly full actually. I think we'll put another 1 on there. Oh, got no fuel. That's why it's nearly full. That might help. That one's got fuel. Just make sure these 2 have got fuel. That one has. That one has. I just forgot that one. And I've got these little. I've put these little refueling stations in as well for the farm vehicles. So this is working. That should start picking up a bit more now. Those are going. I need to put couple of trucks running back and forward because I've got this auto purchasing at the moment. As you can see, my rubles are quite far down, and I've taken 2 loans out. I borrowed 800,000. I've spent quite a lot of it already. Yeah, well, the loans are there. I'm going to use them. Might as well. Maybe 2 of them. We want to go. Probably only need 1 on this actually. Okay, get your grain. Yeah, I might as well put them both on. Need the grain going out there. I'm going to finish in a minute. I know this episode's really long. Already over an hour and a half before I even recorded this bit. Right, what's going on here? We seem to have a bit of a jam. Right, they're stuck because there's no workers, and these buses are stuck. Let's turn it off and on again. Let's see if that... I've got the construction office set to auto search, I do believe, yes. That's why these got built, because I switched it onto auto search forgetting that I had all this up here. So I've turned the buildings off and I just let them finish the conveyors off because they'd already done most of them by the time I noticed anyway. It was a little bit of a mistake. So I built a couple more blocks of flats, got 2 more kindergartens added. I did have to bring a electricity connection down here. You may have spotted this block of flats was in darkness for a while. The eagle-eyed amongst you, if I didn't edit that bit out. Oh, he's off exporting food. So we've got food and alcohol in here. No alcohol. Oh, there we go. The alcohol truck must have just gone. I have put a gas station down by the border as well. He's all the way down there. So they're not making a great deal of money at the moment, but at least it's a start of an income. We have got a little bit of money coming in. So let's have a look. Last month, I did 6,000 last month, which is alright. I've only got 2 trucks. I've got one food and one alcohol. I've got a food truck going into town as well, so we're saving ourselves a bit of money there. As you can see, food's full. I've got him set to wait till unload as well. So there's actually 2 spaces on this, so that's alright. I've got nothing else coming in there yet. I do need to get some clothing on the go. I built one of them Stalinismus things here. It's just a little university, just because that only reaches half of the buildings. I figured I might as well have another little one over this side. Doesn't reach these 2 though, but that's fine. We've got most of the town covered with university coverage there, so we should have plenty of teachers for the schools. I do need probably another school or 2. This one seems to be handling things alright. But as we start expanding a bit more, as we add a few more buildings in here, we're definitely going to need another couple of schools. I think we're alright for kindergartens. Got 4 in there now, that should be plenty. We'll probably need a bit more sports facilities. So I'm going to sort of bring this town around the back of here. We'll have maybe a few more shops, probably a bus stop over that side. Then I might join up the road and take the workers for the mines and things from this end of town then, and then keep the construction crew coming from here, because we're going to build up this side of town as well, and maybe have a train station in here somewhere. Yeah, but before we do that, I want to get the power on, and I want to get down here and get towards this island. So we can get some fuel then. So it's going to be pretty rapid expansion through this one. I'm going to borrow a lot of money. The option's there to borrow money. I'm going to borrow it. Yeah, I'm going to try not to get in too much debt. I do want to turn it around quite quickly. So we definitely need food. Definitely need clothing. Industry on the go up here somewhere. So I'm thinking possibly down here somewhere. Probably have it around here, and then have the farms up and around this sort of area. I'll just plan a train track going through there, because the steel is going to have to come up here because of the iron. There's the iron's over there, so I'll definitely have to have a big town over that side there. I'll run a train through, down, and then towards Ofsky. And we will get to Ofsky this time. I'm going to go and redo that. Get that town all done up and everything. Right, I'm going to call it the end of the episode. Our little town here is growing quite well. I don't even know what it's called. Chernakova. It was called something else before. It was called Karabadag. This is Chernakova. Oh, okay. It's adopted that name instead. That's fine. So, how are we doing? We've had 48 escapes, 1100 deaths, 1300 births. So the population is going up slightly, which is fine. I'm not sure why we've had escapes. We've got plenty of people in the shop. And they can reach... Ah, wait. That block of flats can't reach the shop. Why can you not reach the shop? It's only there. If that one's 198 metres, how come that one's not in range? Like, that's 228 metres. Why can't they come... That's a bit annoying. It is literally like a few feet short or something. See if that makes any difference. Nope. That one here. Making my baths ugly. There we go. Right, so now they're using that route to get to the shopping centre. Right, they can get to the shopping centre, so that should stop the escapes. I wonder how many people we've lost. I don't think we lost many. So according to this, there's only been 29 escapes, 30. Oh, that's this month. Last month. This year. Yeah, so most of them have been this month. So out of 40 escapes, 31 have been this month, and that's because of that footpath. It's so annoying that. That's alright, we've not lost too many people, only a few. Right, I'm going to call it the end of this episode because it's really, really long, and it's Christmas and I'm going for some Christmas lunch with my family. So, happy Christmas everybody, happy holidays. Hope you're all having a good time, and I shall see you really soon for another one. Hope you enjoyed this, thanks for watching. Give us a like down there if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye.